Alrighty, we are back and we have some big news coming out from Global and JP Dokkan. You guys can see on the screen, we have the 10th anniversary official logo here for the Dokkan 10th anniversary. I'm sure that is it should come as no surprise that we are starting to get this information here. We are about 3 weeks out from the banners, give or take a few more days. So with the 10th anniversary logo, it is pretty interesting because in the past, the logos have indicated pretty heavily on what the anniversary characters will be. I know that comes as a shock, but it is not always a case where it's just cut and dry. This is what the anniversary is. I think what would be a good way to talk about this, we'll talk about him a little bit later, but I have a video here playing. We're not going to have audio here. The audio might play just for a moment. Let me make sure that doesn't happen because these videos tend to be pretty loud. So what we want to do is have this video up, and what I'm going to show very quickly is just for the sake of the discussion. So if we do this, we do this, we do this, we have the logos right here. So what does this mean, right? When we look at the logos, and we'll be talking more about the 10th in a little bit, there tends to be a little bit of a theme here, but it's not always cut and dry, like I said, because if we look at the first anniversary, you know, they were kind of going for the 1, 2, 3 form with the different Super Saiyan forms. You guys can see here, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, then Super Saiyan 4, and then Super Saiyan Blue for the 5th. But one thing to note is the first anniversary, it was Super Saiyan Goku, but the anniversary characters were Gogeta and Janemba. So no correlation to the logo, those were the characters. The second anniversary was Super Saiyan 2. The headliners were Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Technically, no correlation to the logo. The third anniversary was fusing Gogeta and fusing Vegito, and the logo was Super Saiyan 3. Do you guys kind of see where I'm going at with this? No correlation to the logo. With the fourth anniversary, this time there was correlation to the logo. We had Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So we had to talk about that as well. So this was the time where they started kind of linking the logo to the anniversary. Then with the 5th anniversary, we had Blue Goku, which was relevant because the anniversary characters were Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito. So again, I'm going to stop saying correlation, but a connection to the logo, very close tie, right? We got to start using synonyms. We got to get the thesaurus out. But with the 6th anniversary, you guys can see here, we had UI Goku, and the headliner for the anniversary was UI Goku. With the 7th anniversary, we had Goku and Vegeta, and the whole anniversary was about Goku and Vegeta. I know people were complaining, it's like, why'd they do Saiyan Saga? This doesn't make sense. Where's Omega and Broly, right? But the anniversary, based on the logo and the theme that they came out with, indicated that it was Goku and Vegeta. So what better way to do a part 2 than the is it the most iconic Goku vs Vegeta fight? Probably. You really could argue the Majin Vegeta vs Goku fight. I don't know. You let me know in the comments which Goku and Vegeta fight do you think is more iconic, right? The man, it's like the Gallic Gun, the Beam Clash. That's tough. That is tough. I think in terms of the quality of fight, I like Majin Vegeta and Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku a little bit better from the character dynamic of Vegeta. But also, there is a really good dynamic in the first fight where Goku really is just kind of like stronger than Vegeta straight up before he goes Great Ape, and Vegeta just doesn't know what to think about it. This is like pre-ego shattered Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 2 Majin Vegeta obviously is post-ego shattered and then regaining the ego because he is quote-unquote on par with Goku, and then Goku goes like, you know, he's hiding Super Saiyan 3, but that's beside the point. I'm sorry, I'm yapping. But the 8th anniversary, the logo was the Spirit Bomb, right? And lo and behold, part 1 was Spirit Bombs. And then the 9th anniversary, we have Gogeta chilling there, and lo and behold, it was Gogeta. So, what does this mean, right? That was a lot of talking, but I had to kind of make sure that we understand that this is not just like confirmation that it is just like a base Goku for anniversary, right? I just want to make sure that we all understand that. But the big thing here to note is that it's a Goku doing a Kamehameha. And that is something I don't believe we've seen before. If we go back here, yeah, no Kamehamehas here. So this is heavily indicating that we are going to have some form, in my opinion, of an iconic Kamehameha in the first anniversary, or for at least part 1. Now, when it comes to Kamehamehas, right, when we think about like the original like Z, Gogeta, and Vegito, right, the Kamehameha wasn't really their thing, right? I believe Vegito does do one. I forget. It's been a while since I've seen that fight, but I know for sure that like the iconic Vegito attack is not a Kamehameha, right? We know that for sure. I think more people, when you think of like the first attack that comes to mind with Vegito, is sort of his Spirit Sword, and obviously the logo is not Goku doing a Keyblade. So I would imagine this, in my opinion, heavily indicates to me that we are at least teasing towards characters on the category. I think is at bare minimum, but that is kind of like the bare, like I said, the bare minimum for the anniversary, for like anniversary characters, right? Them being on the Kamehameha category. I think if you gave me like a knee-jerk reaction, to me, this indicates father-son Kamehameha. That's what really kind of strikes me here, right? You can tell, but I think do I have this on a tweet? Yeah, I do. So Air Dokkan here, this is from the Cell Saga or the Buu Saga. So how can you tell? It's pretty simple, right? So these are like little indicators just from playing years of Dragon Ball games. So like if we talk about Saiyan Saga and Frieza Saga with Goku, if you can see my cursor right around where my mouse is with the gi, there's like, it's tied, right? And then when we get out of there, and then also on the Frieza and the Namek Saga and in Super, he has a turtle skull symbol, right? I believe there's a King Kai symbol on the one of them, and then with Revival of F, he's obviously, in the beginning of Super, he's wearing a Whis symbol gi, but the difference with the Whis symbol gi is he doesn't have the blue undershirt. So, with the specifics on Goku's undershirt here, and the way that the gi is not tied, as we can see, it's from the Cell Saga or the Buu Saga, because there's no obvious indicator that there is a character here on this gi. You'd probably be able to see like a hint of white where my cursor is, or like where a white and black logo for the Turtle School. That would indicate that he'd be from Dragon Ball Super. So, this does most likely mean that this Goku is located from the Cell Saga, so I could easily see them doing Father-Son Kamehameha or some version of Goku from the Buu Saga that would eventually fuse maybe into Vegito, but like, can I, like, if I'm being honest here, like, aren't we all kind of sick of fusing and transforming characters, right? Especially for these fusions, like, and this isn't to say, like, and please don't interpret this as like, oh, Vilified doesn't want fusions for anniversary, because as a YouTuber, trust me, I really want fusions for anniversary. But I think where I am standing from is I don't want a base Goku and Vegeta that I gotta work to get to Gogeta for. I don't want a base Vegito that I gotta work to get into Super Vegito for. Just let me be Super Vegito turn 1, let me use a God Vegito right away. I don't need to be on turn 4 with an HP restriction. Just let me be Super Vegito. So that is something that I really want to have a thing. But again, if we aren't going to be a fusing character, then I think heavily from this logo itself, at least in my opinion, again, I could be wrong, but I think that overall, to me, this is heavily indicating that Father-Son Kamehameha could potentially be coming, but again, I do not know. It is all speculation right now because all we have is the logo and then this video itself. So if we kind of like let this video play a little bit, it's highlighting the anniversary buffs and the yearly things, right? Like this, right? So we get through this and then the video is kind of going to go through, and then we have 2024, all these different characters and stuff like that, and then we are building up to the 10th anniversary. So a lot of big things coming here. Just real quick for news, if you guys want to know when this video is over, we are also looking at some major EZAs for the game. I'll just kind of quickly brush over these, but this is going to be pretty big stuff. So again, this is going to be the free-to-play unit for the 10th anniversary, and there is the logo right there with all the different characters. So real quick, before I let you go, Kid Buu is getting his EZA, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku is also getting his EZA. So finally, we have some peak EZAs on the way. Let me know down below what you guys think. Who do you think the 10th anniversary is going to be? And all of those fun things. Again, nothing is official yet. This is just speculation. So first teaser has been dropped. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next one.